All right, hello everyone, whoever logged in earlier. Please let me know if you can hear me. I'm pretty sure you should be able to hear me. You can use chat option to let me know if you can hear me, and maybe type in your name if you want to, and let me know if you guys are here. But yeah, I just logged in earlier to check the sound, and we'll wait for 4 minutes before we start. Let me check. I am live. I'm gonna let some people know that I'm live. How's everyone doing? Are you guys excited? I am. As I wrote, this is my first time sharing this technique, which, by the way, is very efficient. Helped me a lot. A lot of people tell me good feedback about it. So let's see if it will work for you as well. All right, so let me just share. But yeah, we'll wait for 3 more minutes before we start, so bear with me, waiting for people to log in. And while you're waiting, go ahead, grab a glass of water. It is recommended, and I strongly advise everyone to drink water after we are done, because we will be working with the physical body. Very good. Going live in 3 minutes. Let me check chat option. Hello. Okay. Some water. Alright, so we'll wait for 1 more minute and we will start. Again, while we're waiting, guys, go ahead, grab a glass of water for yourself. I strongly recommend you to drink lots of water after, because we will be releasing energy and also chemicals into our drainage system in our body. So water is the key here. Hi, Karash. Thank you for joining. So, all right, it's 4 o'clock. We will go ahead and start. I see Kristen can see me as well. So, hi everyone. If you were sent this link and you don't know who I am, my name is Xenia, and my main full-time job is teaching yoga. I also teach meditation, and I incorporate a lot of other techniques that help people and clients to maintain wellness level and being happy, content, and healthy. All right, so today what we will discuss with you is a very efficient laser focus technique, and it's called emotional freedom technique, and it's also called tapping. So the reason why this technique is very efficient is because this technique allows us to speak to our body directly. And I'll explain to you how. So the way it works, given the situation now with all of this virus and pandemic, we watch the news and we have families to take care of, and it's a lot of unknown. So we feel anxious, and our body is stressed. So the way our body works, we have 50 to 100 trillions of cells in our body, and each cell in our body has receptors. And those receptors are designed to help your cells to absorb nutrients, vitamins, minerals. So those receptors are there to help your body to nourish the cell. However, whenever you are exposed to trauma or stressful situation, like we all are right now, we have another gland in our mind that's called hypothalamus. And whenever we're stressed, hypothalamus tries to protect us, and it releases a lot of chemicals into our body to let our body know that, hey, we may be in danger zone, so you better prepare. So whenever this gland releases a lot of chemicals, that's what your receptors in cells absorb. So these chemicals, they're also called peptides. They attach to the cells in your body, and they just stay with it. So, and they never detach from the cell unless you are consciously releasing those and detaching those peptides from those receptors. So whenever those peptides attach to your receptors are not able to absorb minerals, nutrients, anything that is good for cell, but it just keeps the cell in a stressful mode. So what tapping does, whenever we tap through the certain points, and I'll show you further on, we are actually allowing body to release and let go of these chemicals. And that's why tapping speaks to your body directly. It bypasses the subconscious mind with your programming and all the memory that you have about danger from caveman times, and it just helps your body to release these peptides that are attached to your receptors on physiological level. So let me tell you what tapping is and how we're gonna tap. So our body has chakras. In acupuncture, they're called meridian points. Those are the junctions where nerve cells connect, and those are the centers. So if you go to acupuncturist, that's where they stick needles. They stick needles in certain junctions where nerves cross, and they control certain parts of your body. So we will be using main points that are used in tapping. So first point is karate chop point. So it's right here. And you will be tapping with your second and third and fourth finger on your right or left hand, whatever works best, because this is those are the weakest fingers, and they don't apply, like, we're not applying much pressure on the points. So you will be tapping on on karate chop point. So the second point we'll be using is eyebrow point. So it's the point where your eyebrow starts. We'll be tapping here. Then another point is side of the eye. Very good. There is another point which is under your eye. Very good. There is another point which is under nose. There is another point under chin. We have another point at collarbone. We will be also tapping 2 wrists together. So those are the points, and another point is underarm. So it's right under 2 inches below your armpit. So this is underarm. So once again, karate chop point, eyebrow point, side of the eye, under eye, under nose, under chin, or under lip, I call it chin point, collarbone, and we tap underarm, and then we tap our wrists together. So why did I call this session Tapping for Death? Because I am following the protocol of Stacy Vornborck, and she did a lot of research and a lot of work with athletes and a lot of military personnel who have post-traumatic stress disorders. And once, according to her experience and her research, 99% of people on this planet, we actually have a fear of death. So, and fear of death, it's not like that you're consciously scared of dying, but it's fear of death on body level. So anytime you're exposed to trauma, you are going on, like you're exposed to surgery, we all have this fear running under us, fear of death. So in these days when many people don't go to work. So how does this change work? I don't go to work. I will run out of food. I won't be able to provide my family. This virus is out. I may get infected. If I get infected, I don't have resources to take care of myself. There is no vaccine. So if you downgraded the base fear there would be death, and that's why we will be tapping with you for the fear of death. So for those who are doing it first time, it may feel weird because that's how I felt, but just trust the process and just follow along. So I will explain to you how we will be doing that. I will guide you through the technique. So we will be tapping on each point, and I will be calling the point, and I will be telling a statement to you. So once I tell you the statement, you will repeat after me loudly. So, and let me explain to you how tapping works. Whenever you tap on certain meridian points, whenever you tap, so those are the nerve cells that connect together, and when you tap on them, you slightly vibrate them. So when you might vibrate these points, you kind of send information and vibration to all of your body. So when you tell to yourself, I am good enough. For example, like if I tell you the affirmation, I am good enough. But we all have our subconscious program running within us that for a lot of us too, we have this program running within us that says, I am not good enough. I am not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. So whenever you affirm, I feel like I'm good enough. And whenever you tap, because your body vibrates and it sends signal to all of your body, you kind of help your body to neutralize your inner voice and inner belief. Whenever your inner voice is not active, whenever your inner belief is not active, that's when new affirmation sinks deeper into your mind. So the same like for people who have body image problems. So whenever people affirm, affirmations are great, but our inner beliefs that were put in us in our childhood are way stronger. So that's how tapping is efficient. Whenever you tell positive affirmation and you tap, You're neutralizing and toning your inner voice down, and you're training and reprogramming your mind to a new program that you want to live. So anyways, we will go ahead and start. So let me know if you have any questions in chat, but I say just trust the process, follow my lead, and just do what I ask you to do, what I tell you to do. I'm your teacher. So yeah, once again, so have plenty of water after, and make sure you wash your hands these days. It's important because we will be touching our face. I also want to make a disclosure. This is not an official therapy, and this is just a very efficient tool that will help you to keep your body relaxed on physiological level. It will help you to release the chemicals and the traumatic memory from your cellular level. All right, so let's go ahead and start. So once again, revisit the points: karate chop, eyebrow, side of the eye, under nose, chin, collarbone, underarm, and wrists together. All right, so let's go ahead and start. So go ahead and sit straight. Let's take slow, deep breath in through the nose. Inhale. On exhale, release. Breathe in, expand wide. On exhale, flatten, release. Karate chop point, start tapping. I'm going to restate the statement and you repeat after me. I will pause and be quiet when you're repeating. Continue tapping. Even though I'm holding the energy of death in every cell of my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though, so we're going to repeat it 3 times. Even though I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Continue tapping. Very good. Eyebrow point. I'm holding the fear of death in all the muscles of my body. Side of the eye. I'm holding the fear of death in all the ligaments of my body. Under eye. I'm holding the fear of death in all the tendons of my body. Under nose. I'm holding the fear of death in all the joints of my body. Chin. I'm holding the fear of death in all the bones of my body. Collarbone. I'm holding the fear of death in all the cartilage of my body. Underarm. I'm holding the fear of death in all the tissues of my body. Wrists together. I'm holding the fear of death in all the nerves of my body. Continue tapping. Eyebrow point. I'm holding the fear of death in all the fascia of my body. Side of the eye. I'm holding the fear of death in all the membranes of my body. Under eye. I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my skin. Under nose. I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my spine. Chin. I'm holding the fear of death in every fibers of my body. Collarbone. I'm holding the fear of death in all the fluids of my body. Underarm. I'm holding the fear of death in all the organs of my body. Wrists. I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my heart. Eyebrow point. I'm holding the fear of death in all the neural pathways of my body and brain. Side of the eye, I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my eyes. Under eye, I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my ears. Under nose, I'm holding fear of death in every cell of my mouth and taste buds. Under nose, I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my sense of touch. Collarbone, I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my nose and sense of smell. Under eye, I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my aura. Wrists together, I'm holding the fear of death in every cell of my energy body. Very good. Karate chop point. I give my body permission to release the energy and fear of death from every cell. My body no longer needs to hold on to the energy and fear of death and can choose to relax and let it go. I give my body permission to release the energy and fear of death from every cell membrane and from every cell receptor side. Very good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. So once again, let me know how you feel. And if it's your first time doing that, some people don't feel anything, but trust me, this is the same effect as you would go to acupuncturist and you would stick needles in certain points. This is more laser focused because we're actually using words and we are addressing the truth, what's going on right now, but we're keeping our body neutral. All right, so from here, take another deep breath in. Exhale. And we'll do integration procedure with you. So karate chop point, we're going to repeat it 3 times again. Even though my body hasn't fully integrated the changes I've just made, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Continue tapping. Even though my body hasn't fully integrated the changes I've just made, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though my body hasn't fully integrated the changes I've made, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So let's go through the points. Eyebrow. My body just released a lot of chemicals. Side of the eye. My body is in the process of establishing a new level of normal. Under eye. My body is in the process of establishing a new level of balance. Under nose, my body hasn't fully integrated these changes on the muscular level. Chin, my body hasn't fully integrated these changes on the neurological level. Collarbone, my body hasn't fully integrated these changes on the skeletal level. Underarm, this is a big change for my body in a short period of time. Wrists together. My body has a lot to process as it establishes a new level of balance. Karate chop point. I give my body permission to easily and quickly establish a new, to fully and completely process the chemicals out of my cell receptors. I give my body permission to fully integrate these changes on the muscular, neurological, and skeletal levels. Very good. From here, take a deep breath in. And on exhale, release. Very good. So, and this is the technique. So this is just a an intro, and but I guess I gave you guys the basics how the procedure works. Consistency is the key, and you don't have to even know where your ligaments are and tendons are, but your physical body is very intuitive and it knows when you tap into these matters. For people who are into physiology or lab physiology, as I am, so this is actually really powerful and laser focused. So let me know if you have any questions. Once again, I follow the protocol of Stacy Vornborck, and yeah, she's the psychotherapist who worked with athletes. So she worked with a lot of trauma, and she worked with many patients with post-traumatic stress disorders, where she used tapping as an efficient tool to help people to release, to stay calm on physiological level. And we all know whenever our physical body is calm, um, we're healthier because once again, body operates as God or higher power designed. And stress or external situations in life, those are created externally. And our main job is to stay healthy and calm internally. All right, so I guess that's a wrap for today. I will hang out here for another 3-4 minutes. So go ahead. You can chat and you can ask me some questions. You're welcome, Ilona, my girl. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. You can always return back to this video to tap, and you can tap on different topics. So instead of death, you can actually verbalize anxiety. Instead of anxiety, you can put worry. And yeah, there are different verbal protocols depending on the matter. But yeah, so let me know if you have any questions in chat. You're welcome, Henry. Thank you for joining. And yeah, feel free to text me, email me, stay connected. Once again, I'll be live more often. Tomorrow I'll probably stream an active HIIT type of yoga workout. Is going to be 25 minutes only, but I promise you. So the book, okay, so this is not a book. So this is, I attended Tapping World Summit in 2010, a year right before I immigrated to America. And that's where I get my material from. But I do incorporate a lot of tapping in my private client sessions. And actually, you guys, when I teach yoga too, this is type of tapping too when we start the class. Remember, some of you who are my students, so we do that in the beginning of the class. That helps you with settling. Eye movement, this is part of tapping procedure as well, when we're synchronizing both sides of the brain, so we can be more focused and we can be more in our bodies rather than our head. Purpose of yoga, right? To get you out of your head into your body. So yeah, any more questions? And let me know if you guys want to tap together on different topics. I can share with you other protocols by other lead experts in tapping world. We can tap on self-esteem. We can tap on emotional intelligence. We can tap on a good and vibrant health. So let me know. And yeah. All right, I guess nobody has questions. So once again, thank you for joining. And yeah, so text me or email me. You can Instagram me if you guys want to tap on other matters. Feel free to share this video with your friends. If advantage people are here, share this video with colleagues. And perfect. All right, Henry. All right, bye, guys.